Previously on Magus Reviews.
There's no one over there.
Actually, I'm right here.
And now the conclusion.
The Book of Heavy Metal. Oh. You're still here? I thought you would have kind of, I don't know, fucked off by now.
Where have you been?
Oh, you know, living La Vida Loca.
I'm naked outside! Woo!
I did not need to say that!
Ow. But everybody needs to be in the nude. Now who the hell are you?
I am the spirit of Deathtrap Dungeon!
Spirit of the what now?
Deathtrap Dungeon!
Uh-huh. So why are you in my house? Yelling at me? Bruising my perfect ass?
Because you have neglected my game for far too long!
Look, dude. I've been at this for like, I don't know, a year or two now, and had like 3 to 4 style changes. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have been sitting on your shelf for ages, and quite frankly, I'm sick of waiting. You will review my game now!
Okay.
Wait, seriously?
Sure. Why not?
Why?
Well, you see, it was actually a friend of mine named Ty Raiders 2 who mailed me your game. And well, I kind of made a bet with him that if I review this game, he has to play all of the Art of Fighting games in a video in return.
Who?
You know, this guy.
Really dirty today. How long have you been watching?
I have seen 2 naked men today. I'm out of here.
I wonder how Ty didn't notice the floating webcam in his bathroom. Oh well, Deathtrap Dungeon. This game is an interesting little mess. It was published by Eidos Interactive in 1998 and developed by nobody cares because their text is read in Wikipedia. The game is based on Games Workshop founder Ian Livingston's choose-your-own-adventure novel of the same name. I was going to procure the book so I could do a comparison, but I couldn't find any! I suppose I could have gotten the iPhone version, but I'm an Android user and Apple sucks. So I didn't. And you're just gonna have to deal with that. Oh hey, check it out! Tomb Raider 2 being advertised in the back of the game's manual. I hope this game's as good as that one.
Spoilers, it's not.
Oh look, it's the ever-growing in infamy PlayStation 1 FMVs. You know, if you can believe it, there was a time when we didn't know how to do computer-generated animation very well, so all we had were these stiff and awkward-looking things for a really long time. But if I'm being perfectly honest here, these things actually have a really special place in my heart. I mean, maybe it's just nostalgia talking, but I love the cheesiness of these things. Their imperfection only makes me as giddy as a Japanese schoolgirl in a hentai where senpai noticed me. And then little piggy goes boom! What's it? How's it? What? Piggy? Dynamite? Boom? No, I'm not kidding. That actually happened. And the worst part about that is, that's actually a weapon in the game. Someone was cruel enough to strap several sticks of dynamite to a poor little piggy's back and use him as a freaking kamikaze suicide bomber. We're in for one of those weird games, aren't we? I think we are. So when you start the game, you have a choice between picking 2 characters. You can be Red Lotus the Amazon, or Chain Dog the Barbarian. You know, as a writer who's written a lot of characters, I've come with some pretty bad names in my life, but I have never been so terrible at naming someone that I called them Chain Dog. I mean, that name sounds less like a barbarian ready to face the world with a mighty blade and become king by his own hand, and more like a modern-day gangsta rapper. Hey, yo, pop with my gats on a titty and a fuck. When auto-tune at? Has Lil Wayne returned my calls yet? Has he? Has he? Young Monday! I was gonna pick Chain Dog here because his name is hilariously awful. So now I'm in the first dungeon and... Oh, wow, these graphics. I mean, they're not horrible for PS1 era, but they're just so... what's the word? Unappealing. Everything's in the dark, and it's all blocky as well due to the nature of the technology. Not to mention, the draw distance is bad too. I'm in a dungeon with torches everywhere. I should at least be able to see the wall 20 feet in front of my face. And if you think that's bad, wait till you actually start moving the guy. The controls are horrendous. The best way I can describe them is like this. Have you ever been stuck in a swamp pit in some other game somewhere? Oh, you have? Does it feel sluggish with purpose? Oh, it does, eh? Well, how about you play in a game where that's your basic walk? Oh, that doesn't sound too fun? No, it's not very fun at all. And then you get to combat and it becomes worse. You attack by pressing X, and well, that's bad design choice already. I mean, most people know X is the jump button. You know, a little Crash Bandicoot. But no, in this game you jump with triangle, which has a delay. The attacks have no weight behind them either, but oh no, I got one big problem with this game that just absolutely kills combat for me. It's this ridiculously long chain of attacks. And no, I'm not doing anything special to get this. I'm just holding down the attack button. Because holding down one button makes me an expert sword master in a game. And the platforming?
Fucking thing sucks!
This is some of the choppiest platforming I've ever seen. You have to be just right or else you're going to fall down and die. You have the option of going into first person mode and looking around, and it helps a little, I guess, but sometimes you end up careening off to the side anyway. Maybe it's me. Maybe I just suck at the game, or maybe the controls are so bad they're making me suck at the game. That's some artificial intelligence right there. You know, in many ways, this game makes me think of Dark Souls. You know how you gotta fight your enemies using your wits and skill to proceed, solve puzzles, and learn various patterns? But in that game, you have loads of ways you can fight your enemies, and you're not holding down a button the entire time. You also have health potions, which if you're smart and you're skilled, you can actually always have a constant surplus of them, and you're not constantly needing one. Deathtrap Dungeon, on the other hand, it's extremely stingy with its potions. I've only found maybe, I don't know, 3 of them in the first 3 levels. Which seems okay, I guess, but you lose health all the time, even from falling down the very first pit on the first level. Yeah, that's fair. And I know what you're saying, but isn't it also unfair to compare a 5th generation game to a 7th generation game? I mean, look at the graphics alone! There's a huge disparity there. Okay, I'll grant you that. But I just feel this game should have been play tested a little bit more before being shoveled out. So I guess you're a little tired of the technical specs, so let's get into the story of the game. The game's plot revolves around your character going through the eponymous Deathtrap dungeon. See? I can do it too. And the dungeon was built by an all-powerful and rich wizard because...
You mama, shut up. Take your pick.
And he challenges all comers to go through it and attain riches untold. It kind of reminds me of an episode of Reboot, Wizards, Warriors, and a word from our sponsor. Except that game looks funner. I mean, you get to fight shadow monsters, solve riddles, fight carrot knights, and ride a banana while the skull monster from a Tootsie Pop commercial shoots fire at you.
Tune in next time for another exciting episode of That Darn Wacky Crazy Dungeon.
What? Did you see that? I blocked and his head flew off. I mean, what? Now admittedly I do like the blood in this game. I like how you can slice an enemy and their blood will stick to the ceiling and drip down. That's pretty neat. But what isn't neat are these movable platforms. You have to press square when you get on them, but for a while, I didn't know that, so I just spent a lot of my time fumbling around, not knowing what the hell to do, and just kind of standing there half the time. Now, you'd think this wouldn't be a problem. I mean, it's transparently obvious to press a square button, right? I mean, look at this platform right here. Yeah. It's totally indicative that I had to press a button to do that, right? I mean, I lowered it with a lever. Seriously, how come there is nothing on this platform that tells me I have to press a button on it? And what is it even connected to? It's just floating there! How in the game world does this make sense? Step on platform and it moves after you lowered it with a lever. Is Chain Dog here a telepath or something? Hey yo, gats, bitches, yams, and telepathy! Alright, I'm almost done with the first dungeon and... What the? Okay, that was weird. Why did it do that? Hey, stop it! Why are you doing this to me? I don't know where that is! Okay, on the second level where we have... Wait, what is that thing?
I don't know, but whatever it is, I hate it.
Can I kill it? No, I can't. Good. This is a really jarring change of scenery. I mean, the first dungeon is all dark, ominous, and filled with orcs and spiders. This one is all like they just stepped into the Machine Empire from Power Rangers Zeo, and... Just what in the hell are these guys doing? I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what purpose they serve. but they're in Deathtrap Dungeon, so I must
Burn the Jawas!
say. Remember whenever I was talking about how stingy this game is with health potions? Well, it's also not very stingy with save points. Now, you'd think this would be a good idea, but you'd be wrong! It saves your progress as well as your current health meter. So if you save, like I did, at around 18 health, you'd have to start from there with 18 health. Or just, redo the entire level over again. Isn't that fun? No, it isn't! This game is doo-doo, and I hate it! I have a high tolerance for bullshit. I mean, I finished Shaq Fu last time around, for crying out loud, but there are just some games out there that I not only can't finish, but have no desire to finish. I have no desire to subject myself more so to this game's shenanigans. This game deserves to be dragged through a mile of broken glass on its belly. I don't know how Ian Livingstone feels about this game based on his novel, but if I were him, I'd be pretty pissed. Oh, you're back? Why?
You will play the game again!
Nope, absolutely not. I ain't playing that shit again, son.
Yes, you will, and your pain and suffering will be my bread and butter for the next millennia!
How come? What? How come? Why do you want to torment me?
What do you mean, why? I'm a fucking demon, that's why!
I thought you were a spirit.
Spirit, demon, whatever. I'm a flaming skull and I'm here to torment your immortal soul by making you play Deathtrap Dungeon until the end of time!
You seem to have some underlying issues. I mean, what did I ever do to you?
I've never actually thought about it like that. I've always assumed, since I'm a floating flaming skull, it was my job to make people miserable.
Uh-huh. And who told you that?
And then, Mommy took away my teddy bear because she said she was tired of washing soot out of its fur. It's not my fault I'm on fire. Don't take it out on my teddy, Mommy.
Uh-huh. Now, was this before or after the koala bear incident at the Playboy Mansion?
After?
I see. Well, I'm afraid our time is up, though.
But Doctor, it seems like we've only just begun.
Well, we have. It's just you're setting my futon on fire.
Oh. Sorry.
So what are you gonna do with your new lease on life now that you have your mommy issues out of the way?
Well, I've been giving it some thought, and I decided I'm gonna go have a bake sale.
Yeah. Bake sales are nice, yeah. Could help people.
And now off I go to live La Vida Loca.
Goodbye, my flaming friend! I hope you explode.
Telepathy!
Yay.